Everybody, welcome to Life with Sunny Lee with Kathy Jarvis. And it's been another busy week. It's right before Christmas. I have dedicated the whole week to making Christmas cookies. No appointments that I know of, unless something comes up. It's just cookies. We did have to make a few runs to the store to pick up things that I have forgotten, like the brown sugar. Thought for sure I picked up brown sugar. Anyway, I have just enough to, at the beginning, to make some cookies, and then we got the brown sugar, and we made the rest of the cookies. If you don't know, I did have this book, Christmas Recipes from Grandma Up the Road. It's on sale at Amazon. You can buy it. The cookies that I'm making today are in this book, along with a bunch of other ones. And so that's what I'm going to do today. Since I didn't do anything else, we're going to make cookies. And the first cookies we're going to make are the kiss cookies. So let's get, first thing you need to do is remove all your jewelry. Second thing you need to do is put your hair up. You don't want hair in your cookies. Now, for this recipe, I'm going to take a cup and 3/4 flour, and I like to shift my flour. I know you don't have to, and in the past I never had a shifter. I always wanted one, never found one, and for some reason this year they're everywhere, so I picked myself up a shifter. Makes a big difference in the texture of your flour. Next thing you're going to need is a teaspoon of baking soda. Half a cup of sugar. White sugar. A half a cup of that brown sugar, you know, the stuff that I keep forgetting to buy. And I need 1 egg. Now I like to wash my eggs off, even if I buy them from the store. And that way you can examine them and make sure there's no cracks in them before you put them into your plate. And I also always crack them open in a separate container, just to make sure there's nothing in them that I don't want in them, like blood stains, blood spots. A little blood spot doesn't hurt anything, big one I don't want. So put that in. Save your eggshell. They're great for the compost heap. Next thing we're going to add is a half a cup of peanut butter. This is smooth peanut butter. It's not chunky. You want the smooth. Scrape every bit of that goodness out of that cup. Now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of milk, and a half a cup of shortening. Now, I prefer Crisco shortening. I couldn't get it, so I had to go with the Great Value. So we'll see how this turns out. Next we add 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. You just dump that all into your mixing bowl. And then put your mixing bowl onto a mixing stand, if you have a standing mixer, and mix everything well. If you're using a hand mixer, just start mixing it without a hand electric mixer. Mix it. But I have a KitchenAid, which I'm going to put over here, and put this on. It's going to get noisy, so I'm going to turn you off for a little bit, because you don't need to listen to that. Okay, mix your dough until it's soft, and then take it and roll it into balls. Roll the balls into sugar. And put them on an ungreased cookie sheet. Your oven should be heated to 375 degrees. Try and make them as uniform as possible. Okay, place these in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes, checking on them at 10 minutes. Check on when they're at 10 minutes and then go from there. Try to keep them uniform into the thing. I know a lot of people are not making Christmas cookies this year because of the expense. And what I did this past summer, whenever I found flour or sugar on sale, I bought it and I froze it. I put my flour into these jars, vacuum sealed them. I put a coffee filter on top of them to keep them from going up into my vacuum. And I vacuum sealed them and I put them in the freezer. So I have plenty of flour. My sugar, I did not freeze it, but I did vacuum seal it and put it into food safe tubs. And that way I have plenty of flour and baking and sugar. I just forgot the brown sugar. So we're waiting for the cookies to cook for 10 minutes, and then we'll go to the next step. After 10 minutes, take them out of the oven. Now they were on an ungreased cookie sheet, and while they were baking, I was busy unwrapping Hershey Kisses. So just kind of push a Hershey Kiss into the center of each one while the cookie's still hot. Now I like experimenting with different kinds of the Hershey brand Kisses, and we've tried in the past. We've tried the cookies and cream. We really like those really well. The Vampire Blood ones we liked. The Hershey Kisses themselves we love. This year I found some strawberry ice cream ones, And we're going to give them a try and see how they do. Didn't quite get them all unwrapped. These are brand new cookie sheets, and I really like the way they turned out. I haven't had brand new cookie sheets in a long time. So I kind of treated myself to them this year. Now last year I got this little rack, which I simply love. Once you have the cookie on them, put them on your rack. This saves so much room. I can get the whole batch of cookies on one rack, where before I had cooling racks all over the kitchen. And this is a what brand 3-tier cookie. I kind of treated myself to that last year as a Christmas present. Now it takes a while for the cookies to cool down. The little Hershey Kisses will get very, very soft before they harden up again. So you're going to have to leave them out here for quite a while. And while I'm doing this, I have another batch already in the oven. This recipe makes approximately 2.5 dozen cookies, depending on the size of the cookie. And like I said, you can experiment with however you want as far as what kind of chocolate chip or what kind of Hershey Kiss you want to put in it. We're trying this one this year. So I hope that you have enjoyed the recipe. I hope you try it. Remember, you can always get my book. It's on Amazon. It's Christmas Recipes from Grandma Up the Road by Catherine L. Jarvis. And remember, like, subscribe, and share the video, please. And dream big and follow that dream. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.